At a speech in Manchester today, Keir Starmer unveiled his 5 missions for a better Britain. Our Pledges, Missions and Ambitions correspondent, Jonathan Goodenough, has more.
Yes, that's right. The leader of the Labour Party made it very clear that he has a number of missions for this country, and that number is 5.
So what are they?
Well, they start with mission 1, as you might expect, then go on to mission 2, then jump forward to mission 5 before jumping back to mission 4 and then finishing on mission 3. Although that might be because just before I came on air, I did drop my notes.
Are these missions difficult?
Unlike Tom Cruise, I'm sure that Sir Keir will hope that these aren't missions impossible. Although Tom's up to about 7 now, isn't he?
So can you just run through them for us?
Okay, yeah, let me just check my notes. Right, something about growth and the NHS, generally pro, crime, generally against, halve inflation, stop the small boats. Oh, no, sorry, I think I've got those mixed up with Rishi Sunak's 5 pledges.
Right.
Okay, just replace small boats with clean energy and you get the gist. In fact, actually, was that one of Sunak's policies?
Why do politicians these days seem obsessed with setting out their plans in 5s? From Tony Blair's 5 pledges to now, it's always 5.
Well, according to my sources, it's because 5 is the smallest number that sounds like a lot, but the largest number that feels achievable.
What does that mean?
Well, for example, if I say I'm going to drink 5 pints over an evening, that sounds reasonable. 4, I feel like a lightweight. 6, an alcoholic.
And that's the same for politics?
Yes, and it also means you can count the pledges off with one hand, which is an effective rhetorical device and a useful aid memoir.
But this can backfire if you can't recall them all in public.
Yes, that's right. You might remember Rick Perry's unfortunate oops moment when he couldn't remember one of his pledges in a live Republican primary debate.
And that was one of only 3, wasn't it?
Yes, American attention spans are shorter.
So how much will Starmer's 5 missions impact on the election?
Well, he's already 20 points ahead in the polls, so unless one of his missions was to hand every asylum seeker a golden key that gives them access to the single market and all women's bathrooms, then probably not much.
And is that one of his missions?
According to the Daily Telegraph, yes.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, as supermarkets start to ration salad vegetables, we'll speak to the Secretary of State for DEFRA, who'll give us some great tips on new recipes, such as the 2023 BLT, made from a blue passport, leaves and turnip.